What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman for Awesemo.com, and I am back with my NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Thursday, February 24th. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comments section who your favorite plays are for today's slate. And finally, shout out to No House Advantage for being the presenting sponsor of this video. Use the promo code Awesemo when you sign up. Get yourself $25 on your first deposit. Now, we're rounding out the bottom of my top 10 with Will Barton, Aaron Holiday, Rajon Rondo, Nikola Jokic, and Cade Cunningham on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? Time to find out. In first at number 5, fresh off of his All-Star Game MVP bid, $9,300 Steph Curry, point guard eligible, projected for 46. The goal here is 60, and he's in the optimal lineup 22% of the time. I gave him the full freight, 36 minutes, 1.29 fantasy points per minute. They're 9-point favorites, I believe, in Portland. Portland, not exactly loaded right now. A lot of dudes out with injuries, including Nurkic now. So 30% usage for Curry, 26 points, 8 assists, and 6 rebounds. Maybe he gets a steal. This just feels like a really nice spot coming out of the All-Star break. I'm expecting Curry to keep the momentum going here. Looking good. Happy to pay up. In at number 5. At number 4, I'm heading to Cleveland. I'm going Jarrett Allen. He's power forward center eligible, 7,200, projected for 40. The goal is 50, and he's in the optimal lineup 22% of the time. I'm giving him 33 minutes, like a 1.2 fantasy point per minute guy, 18 points and 12 boards. That's not the worst thing in the world to get. Easy double-double, 2 assists, 2 stocks. Slight pace up spot against the Pistons, and obviously they're not worried. Jarrett Allen's not at all worried about anything that's going on for Detroit. Just a really nice spot. The fact that Jarrett Allen gets the power forward eligibility, that's the massive piece here. If he was just center, which honestly he probably should be, this could look a little bit different, but the fact that you can put him at power forward or center makes it so much easier to get there. To Minnesota we go for number 3. That is Anthony Edwards. He is shooting guard, small forward eligible, 8,100, projected for 40. The goal is 54. He's in the optimal lineup 22% of the time. You can see we're pretty bunched together here. Will Barton at 19% is in at number 10. Anthony Edwards not too far ahead of him, so we can really move these guys around. 35 minutes for Edwards here in a massive pace up spot. They gain 2.6 possessions over their average by taking on Memphis. This is just going to be an incredibly fast-paced affair. 1.15 fantasy points per minute here for Edwards, 27% usage, 23.5 points, 6 boards, 3.5 assists, and 2 stocks. Does a little bit of everything, and the price tag just works. He's even cheaper on DraftKings, which is very appealing. We'll certainly be talking about him in the DK version of this video, but even at 8,100 on FanDuel, given that positional eligibility, given this pace-up nature, I think you're going to want to get yourself some Anthony Edwards. In at number 2, we're looking at Devin Booker, shooting guard eligible, 8,800, projected for 44.5. The goal is 58, and he's in the optimal lineup. Much like Edwards, much like Allen, much like Curry, 22% of the time. We got no Chris Paul here, and that bumps up Devin Booker a little bit, but not as crazy as you would think. He still looks fantastic, don't get me wrong, and his ceiling is significantly higher. 1.24 fantasy points per minute in this matchup against Oklahoma City. Terrible team, pace neutral, 32% usage for Booker, 27, 6.5, and 6. Maybe you get a steal. You're expecting big-time scoring out of Booker. The ball should be in his hands more than it ever is for the next 8 weeks. Devin Booker's price is going to go up from 8,800. I promise you this. He will be more expensive in the upcoming weeks. Take advantage of it now. Lock in that value today. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comments section who your favorite plays are. And then don't forget, go sign up at No House Advantage using that promo code Awesemo. And finally, in at number 1, obviously, Trendon Watford. He is in the optimal lineup 26% of the time. He's power forward eligible, flat minimum 3,500, projected for 27. The goal is just 33. You're going to get him a lot. I gave him 28 minutes. I honestly don't have a great feel for this, but that seems like the low end. I assume he starts. Maybe they go to Drew Eubanks because Yusuf Nurkic, no longer healthy. Going to be out for probably the rest of this season. So I gave Watford 28 minutes, 18% usage, 11 points, 7 boards, 2.5 assists, and close to 2 stocks. Pace neutral against Golden State. It's obviously not a great spot for them in general. They are at home with their 9-point dogs. Whether this is close or not, I think Watford's probably playing comparable minutes either way. Maybe if it's actually competitive, he plays a little bit more just because they don't have those kind of big options. Watford's not a traditional center. He's like a 6'8 dude, but they don't have many choices, at least today. Maybe it ends up being Eubanks. Maybe they start Eubanks. Who knows? Eubanks would look pretty decent today. Although I don't even know if he's in the salary file. That's not important. What's important right now is assuming that Trendon Watford is the starting center for the Blazers tonight. He is your number one contender. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Thursday, February 26th. DraftKings version of this video is around here somewhere. Check it out. Good luck today, everybody. Win some money. Back again tomorrow morning for another edition of the Contenders.